Hey everybody, today is Earth Day, and so I wanted to share a piece I wrote to commemorate the day and to help everybody remember that every day is Earth Day, because every day we are the stewards and caretakers of this planet that we call home. This poem is called Mother's Day in April. I only ever see my mother one day out of the year. It's a day I've set aside just for her. Well into spring, her busy season, as everything comes back to life, I'll take that day to spend some time with her and appreciate everything she's given me. We don't talk much. It doesn't matter. Her company is enough. We watch the ants march in neat little lines like soldiers off to battle. We sit and admire the flowers and wonder what befell all the bees and butterflies that would drink from their fountains, all that sweet nectar, now a fruitless waste. Sometimes we look at the water, and I'll remember that chunk of plastic as big as Texas floating in the Pacific Ocean like a monument to every bad decision we've ever made in the name of convenience. I know it bothers her to see it all like this. And on our one day together, I tell her how much I love her and how I'm going to make some big changes and clean up my act. But the next day is business as usual, and all those promises evaporate in the morning sun, joining all that carbon and methane in those countless parts per million swirling all around us. I hate to say it, but her health is failing. Each year our one day together grows a little more frantic. There is an undercurrent of anxiety in our time together. It looms over us like a dark cloud, pregnant with wrath and ruin. I fear the day she will no longer have the strength for our one day together. And when the time comes, I will weep and beg and bargain and swear oath after empty oath that I can change, that I can give up this entire world of polymers and alloys and disposable hits of serotonin, that I can turn back time and put all those dead dinosaurs back in the ground where they belong, and bring the sheets of ice bookending the planet out of their brittle, feeble state and back to their former glory, and that I will find another way to live, without chewing and swallowing everything in my path like a walking plague, an unthinking tempest of appetites, as constant as gravity and just as unyielding. I will promise change as the entire foundation of the world shudders and buckles, and will work with desperate frenzy to save my mother, to save myself. And I will look back on all the time spent pissing away the most precious things in the world, and will curse myself for only spending one day with my mother. I will scream and tear my hair out at the sheer cheek and arrogance of once thinking I was separate from her, that I could somehow live without her, that her death was not my death. And I will rage for my impotence, and I will hate myself for my selfishness, and I will weep for my foolishness. And then I will die. But today's the one day a year I spend with my mother.